Hello, amazing artists. Welcome to your very first art assignment for the school year 2020-2021. I'm so excited you're here. Today, we're going to be creating a self-portrait that is interactive. It folds, so it's going to show us with our mask, and it's going to show us without our mask. And inside, I'd like you to include some words that describe you. Positive words. Think of words that are positive about yourself. And we'll be able to use this to help to get to know each other this year. So all you need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and if you have a black marker or a Sharpie at home, that would work great as well for making things really stand out, because we're all about making things bold and bright and colorful in art class. So to start, I'm going to move my pencil out of the way. We're going to fold our paper. So I've got my paper going the portrait style, which is the tall way. This would be landscape. We're going to fold it in half, crease, and then we're going to fold it again, bringing the folded side up and crease. Now, when I open it up, I'm going to open it all the way. I should have 3 lines, and I'm just going to tuck this back up so that only one of my flaps is up, and this side will still fold down. To start, you're going to start at this line right here, and you're going to draw a half circle that's going to come all the way up to the top of the page and back down, and you're going to finish that off at the bottom, make it touch the bottom of the page and go all the way back up. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sharpie so that you can see this better. But if you're doing this at home, I'd like you to use a pencil. All right, you're going to do an U shape to make your eyes. And remember, at any point during this video, if you need to stop and pause the video, you are more than welcome to. Crease, crease. And inside the eye, we're going to do our iris, which is the color of our eye, and then the pupil is the smaller rainbow line inside. And if you want, you can fill in the pupil black or color it in with your pencil. I like to leave a little bit of white showing so that it can be a real smile. All right, now for the mask. Our nose is covered, so right at the top where the folded line is, I'm just gonna draw a line that comes down and connects to the other side. It has a slight curve to it. And at the bottom, I'm gonna draw a little upside down U-shaped line. And there's going to be a little bit that shows on the side, so it's another curved line on each of the sides. We can add our ears, which is a C shape with a small C in the side. And of course, because our face is covered with a mask, we need our eyebrows to help show expression. So you can have your eyebrows tilted down or up, or maybe one's down, one's up, maybe they're both up. That is really how we show expression when we're wearing our masks. It helps us to communicate. All right, there are so many different types of hair. If I'm doing a boy's hair, I would maybe draw where my hairline goes over here, and maybe I want it to be kind of spiky. But since I'm drawing, oh, I did a girl's hair in my sample, so maybe I'll do a boy's hair this time. So it's gonna go up, and because I'm using Sharpie, I can't really erase any of my lines, so I'm gonna have to make my lines show texture. So I'm gonna do a little zigzag line here, and then bring it back down onto the side. And to fill this in, I'm gonna just draw some lines, because our hair is full of texture, and since I'm using Sharpie, I can't really get rid of the lines I already drew. So you might want to erase, or you can do what I'm doing and just kind of cover over them. with a bunch of lines. And I'll color that when I get a chance as well. All right, so if you're doing a girl, looking back at my sample, you can add the hair in the front. You can make your hair wavy or curly. But most of the time we have a part in our hair, and sometimes with boys too, your hair might kind of go one side or the other. So you might decide what works best for your self-portrait and what looks best for you. Now the best part about wearing a mask is you can personalize it. You can make it however you want, make it something about you. All right, we're gonna open this up. Now, the mask side is gonna tuck down here, so I'm just gonna fold that out of the way for right now. And I'm going to continue to draw my face. So I'm gonna add a circle like we did for our mask, except this time we're gonna draw our nose. And our nose is gonna be a tiny C shape, and it's gonna line up on the side of our eye, a tiny C shape on the other side, and then if you want, you can do a little line for the top of your nose. My boy is gonna have some freckles because I have freckles, and maybe I'll just pretend like this one's gonna look like my son. He doesn't have freckles yet, but I hope he does. And for those of you that don't know me, I have a 1.5-year-old son named Ellis. And we wanna draw ourselves with a smile, so we're gonna do a big rainbow line, and we're gonna connect that with another rainbow line. And we can add a little line for our tongue, and we're gonna add in our teeth. And of course, if you have any unique characteristics, like maybe you've lost a couple teeth over the summer, you might draw the spaces to make it look more like you. I'm gonna do a little line for my chin. And how about a little line for my neck? All right, I think this is looking pretty good. I might have my hair come down a little bit behind my ear, the ear here for my boy, because our hair doesn't just go to the top of our ears. There's some that goes down on the back of our neck too. All right, now this is where you get to add all those positive words. So have fun with this. You can make them bubble letters, but you want to add words that describe you. And maybe you're a really good friend, maybe you're an athlete. Make them all different, make them colorful. Maybe you have a lot of energy. Maybe you consider yourself artistic. Find different words to fill in and make the words stand out. So maybe I'll even draw a little paintbrush here. Fill this whole little area in. Remember, your mask part is tucked at the bottom so that when you close it, it looks like this. So I hope you have fun with this project. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Be creative, use whatever you have at home to color, colored pencils, markers. Make your words really stand out and share with us some positive words about yourself. Happy art making. I can't wait to see your designs.